Hey there, it's Kat, and this is Brews and Reviews. I'm feeling a little bit behind with my reading at this point in time, so I decided I need to take part in a readathon. A very short readathon, where the only pressure that's going to be applied is pressure that I'm applying to myself, so good times. I've decided to take part in the 2022 Mid-Year Reading Scramble, and that is hosted by the Word Nerd. There are 3 different options for things that you can target when it comes to goals, and I've chosen the Goodreads goal path simply because it aligns the most to the other goals that I've set myself. So it's kind of like a flowchart, and you choose the option and you go down the chart. So I'm just going to tell you guys what I picked and what I'm planning to read. So the first prompt is your current read. So it's a couple of days before the readathon actually starts, so I hopefully will still be reading both of these books that I can then choose from, but probably only going to be reading one of them, and you'll see why I am about that in a second. So the first one I'm currently reading is Ninth Judgment by James Patterson. It's a crime thriller, detective-y type thing, very easy to read, very large font, lots of small chapters. So honestly, I have the potential to finish this before the readathon even starts, which means that I'm left with the only other book that I'm currently reading, and that is Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J Maas, a book that I am really struggling to finish. I don't know why. You guys know that I really like the ACOTAR trilogy and even the 4th book. This one has just taken me a long time. I have a lot of pages left. There's a lot of pages left. I have about 250 pages left of this book, which is doable, but also I have to have the motivation to do it. So maybe if I push through and read those pages, I will end up liking it more. We will see. So from there, the next prompts I can pick are either physical TBR or a library book. And given that my library is a trash pile of nothing, there's just no books in it, and I don't have any other access to a library, I'm going to be picking from my physical TBR, which is good because I do actually have goals that I need to complete on my physical TBR, and I'm very behind on that, so that's good. So the book I'm going to be picking for this is Hani and Ishu's Guide to Fake Dating by Adiba Jagadar. I mean, I just really want a cute romance, and it's sapphic, and I don't really know very much about it at all. So I'm quite interested to go into this one. I feel like, given that this readathon is a 3-day readathon going over a weekend, this is very manageable for me, and I want a nice, relaxing, manageable time that is not going to create too much stress for myself. So this one seems like a good option. And then from there, I can either pick a previous TBR pick or a shortest TBR book. Now, honestly, it was way too much effort for me to go and try and pick which was the shortest book on my TBR. So I was like, a previous TBR pick. We know how bad I am at actually sticking to TBRs, and there's one book that keeps reappearing that I have not yet read. So for the previous TBR pick prompt, I'm going to be reading Unravel the Dusk by Elizabeth Lim, because I need to read this before I completely forget what happened in the first one. My memory is already fading. It's not good. I really need to read it, and I'm going to. It's super short as well, so I should be able to do it. Hopefully, fingers crossed for me, guys. And then from there, the last 2 prompts that I can pick from are fave genre or a book that I'm unsure about. And again, for the sake of simplicity, but also potentially the book that I'm least likely to read, it's Spyglass by Maria V. Snyder. It is a fantasy book. Fantasy is my favourite genre, and this is the 3rd book in a trilogy. It's also on my 30 books to read before I'm 30 list, and I just need to get this read. I mean, it is chunky, but it is really a quick read, although I have given the previous 2 books in this trilogy 2 stars, so not super looking forward to it, and it could be a strain to actually get myself to read it. If I can start it, then that's half the battle, so that's why it's on this TBR. Hopefully I'll get to it. We'll see. So there we have it. Those are the books that I am planning to read, and hopefully we'll actually get to over the 8th to the 10th of July. We will see. Wish me luck. If you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!